Okay, so can anyone see my screen?
Yes, one
Yes,
can see the screen.
I see your screen.
Yes,
All
we
right,
can
no
see your
problem.
screen.
All right, so I'll start. So this is a Google Play Console account that I am logged into, and I'll be doing this demo on behalf of Maritime MFB. Yeah, so before getting to this stage of uploading your app, you must have created this Play Store console, completed all the requirements that they will need from you, verified your website on the console itself. You must have also gotten an APK from the core team, tested the APK, closed out the project, and collected an AAB file. The AAB file is what you're going to upload to this Play Store account. All right, so I'm going to get started. First thing I'll do here is just create my app. Okay, so I'm just going to type the name. Okay, I'm going to leave the default language as English. If we were in France, maybe I would leave it as French. Okay, and then the app is free. So I'm going to tick that box, tick these declarations, and that's it. So that's phase one. Once you do that, Google will generate some task that you need to complete before you can upload your app to Play Store. Okay, so this testing bit is not necessary. I see that some MFBs have been trying to run this testing bit. The testing bit is what you've done when we shared the APK with you. You probably tested with a few staff or a few customers, so you don't need to go through this. I'm going to skip right ahead to set up your app. Yeah, so as you can see, we have maybe 10 things I'm going to fill here before we can proceed to actually uploading the app itself. Okay, first one is setting privacy policy. Okay, so I'm just going to get that from my notes. Okay. So as we mentioned during development, privacy policy is very essential for you to upload your app to Play Store. You can see it's even the first thing Google is asking us about. So I've saved it. And that's it. I'll go back to dashboard and work on the next task. All right, so whenever I complete a task, it will just mark it here and it show me how many tasks I have left. So I've done one, I have 11 more. I'm going to work on app access now. Now, this is a very important stage, right? This, at some point during your upload, Google is going to want to log into your app, test it to make sure that everything is fine before they publish it on their Play Store. And that means that they're going to need login credentials to get into this application. So what you're meant to do is you're supposed to create a test account, onboard it on the application so it has a username, and then also make sure that you set up the details of that account on our admin portal so that we can generate a default OTP for the accounts. This is part of the information that I'm going to be giving to Google. You're going to see me do it here. Without this, your app is going to be rejected and they're going to give you feedback that they can't log into your app, they can't test the app, and because of that, they cannot publish your app. So it's a very, very important step. So when you get here, you're going to tick some functionality in my app is restricted, and then you click on add instructions. Okay, so the instruction name is going to be instructions on how to log in to the app. Then you fill in the username here and then password. So I'm going to get these details and fix it in. All right, then here I'm going to write out instructions for them.
Sorry, one. A while on this, how do we create this test username and password for Google? I don't know if you can just demonstrate how to do that. Thank you.
Okay, so to create this account, right, all you need to do is create an account on Bank One or directly on the mobile application. Onboard the account, make sure it has login credentials as a username and a password. And that's it. That's the credentials I'm giving here. Then you also make sure that you upload those details on the admin portal. We have a space on the configurations page that asks you for Google Play Store test credentials. So you're going to fill in the account number, the username, and then the customer ID of that account. Let me just show you. Give me a second. Let me log into the portal and show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm back. This is the admin portal. After you created and onboarded the account, you come here, configuration. You come here, configuration. Under this Google Play Store test credentials, you make sure that you fill those details here. So you fill in the account username, the account number, and then the customer ID of that account. Once you do this, we automatically generate a default OTP that will be assigned to that account. That's part of the details you're sharing with Google. Uh, okay. Muted. Okay. So once you fill in these details, you get default OTP, and then that's part of what you're sharing with Google. Hi, Akani, is that clear?
I'm sorry, I want to add something that
Continue.
for returning institutions, we already have these test accounts, which the RMs are going to share with you. This creating the test accounts afresh only applies to new institutions. That's for guys that are just onboarding on our platform.
Hello, sorry to add. Can we save all the questions? Probably note it down after the onboarding. Then the questions can.
Okay, that's fine, no problem. So we can drop the questions in the chat, or we can just raise our hands, and after the session, I'll just start taking questions. All right. So these are the instructions to log into the app. So I filled in the password, and then I told them that after validation is completed, they should input the default OTP, and that's it. No other information is required to access the app. I'm going to add this and then save. All right, so with that, I'm done with step 2. Can go back to dashboard and complete the other processes. So most of what you're doing here is filling some forms, providing information for them. You just need to know what you're meant to fill. All right, so we have the ads menu. So the question is, does your ad contain ads or not? And Qore app does not contain any ads, so you just tick no and save. Then back to dashboard. Content rating. So this is a questionnaire. All right, so I'm going to get the email address for this customer and fill it in here. I'm also going to tick what category of app it is. It's not a game or a social communications app, so I'm going to tick that. Okay, does the app contain any relevant content? No, it doesn't. Share content through voice communication, text, imaging? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Age restricted products? No. No. Not a web browser or engine. It's not a news or educational product. So everything I ticked here is just no. After that, I'm going to save it. Click on next. And save. Okay, so with this, we're done with content rating and we can move to the next menu. All right, next up we have target audience. So these apps are for 18 and over. I'm going to save that. Does your app appeal to children? I'm going to say no. Click on next. save this information. And that's it. I can go back to dashboard. Next menu is news app. I just want to confirm if your app is a news app. It is not, so I'm going to say no and save that. Next up, data safety. Okay, so for this is actually a long questionnaire, but we've made it simple for you. We have a CSV file that we're going to share with anybody that is uploading their app. So I'm going to upload that sample CSV and then continue with this process. So let me just get that. Okay, so that's done uploading. I'm going to import all this content. Okay, so that's it. Most of the things you would need to fill have already been filled in that CSV file. The only thing you need to change in data safety is URL. So this is a sample one that I did for an MFB. So I'm just going to clear it and then input the one for maritime MFB, which is the person I'm testing right now. Give me a second to get that. Okay, so I'm back. I have it now. Going to fill that in here. So this is the delete account URL for maritime MFB. And then I'm going to click on next. Everything here is filled. After editing the delete account URL, you don't need to do anything else. So just next until the end. Save it. And that's done. Can go back to dashboard. Okay, with that, we've completed 7 out of 12. So we'll move to the next one, government apps. So this is going to ask you if your app is a government app. I'm going to tick no, save it, and then go back to dashboard. Next up is financial features. So I'm going to pick the one that applies to my app. This is microfinance banking. I'm going to say money transfer. And that's it. So microfinance banking, money transfers. And I can go to the next menu and save it. Okay. Health. Same as the others, it's just going to ask if your app is a health app, which is not. So I'm going to scroll to the end and say my app does not have any health features. Save that and go back to dashboard. Okay, so with this, we've completed the first part of the questionnaire, and we can move to managing how your app is presented. Okay, so I'm going to select an app category, some tags for my app, provide some details like email, phone number, website, and that's it. So I'm going to start here, click on edit. Okay, this is an app, so I'm going to tick app, category, finance, save it. And that's it for that one. I'm going to add some hashtags. This is just so that when someone is searching for finance apps, the app will also be part of the search results. I'm going to scroll to finance, tickets, and also tick mobile banking. Apply. And that's it. We've completed this part. So next one is store listing contact details. So I'm going to fill in the email address, phone number, and then website. So let me get that. Okay, please give me a second. Let me check this phone number.
I think you need to put +234.
So in this case, they are using an international line. So I'm just going to get a Nigerian number instead. Okay, so I completed it, filled in a Nigerian number, website, email address. Okay, then I'm going to move to the next phase. All right, so this is part of the contact information that will be displayed to customers that search for your application. So try not to use your personal number. All right, so with this, I have, once you complete that part, it means that you have an app in draft. And you can continue with the setup. So to do that, I'm just going to click on View App. And we can move to the next phase, which is store listing itself. All right, so for this one, this is the information that will be displayed to your customer when they, after searching for your app, after searching for any app on Play Store, you see sometimes a short description of the app, you see screenshots about the application, and then just information like that. That's what we need to fill here. So you need to make sure that the info you submit to Google is what you want your customers to see. So I'm going to get this short description now and fill it here. Okay, so we're good to go. You have a limit of 4,000 characters, so you can get as creative as you want to be. Yeah, I'm going to update this to. All right, you can also list out some of the unique offerings of your application. Like we have this customer here with account management. We have them talking about funds transfers, bills payments. If you have bills payments, security, so you can just do something like that. Next up, I'll upload an app icon. Now for this app icon, I would advise that you use an image like not your full logo, just a cropped out version of that. So the app icon is what you see on your applications whenever, if you open any of your apps today, on your home screen, you can just see a small icon and then the name of the app written below. That's what your app icon is supposed to be. So you don't need it to be your full logo. You don't need to have too much writing. Just something that customers can use to identify your app. Okay, so I'm uploading this feature graphic. I'm going to upload, you can upload your logo here if you want, or just, you can also make I would say you can also make like a flyer for your bank if you want, and then also upload it here. So I'm just going to pick one image. Okay, so let me adjust this graphics. That's why we, as part of the guide I'll be sending to you, you'll see some of these specifications. They'll tell you how the size of the size of the image they want you to upload, the size of the feature graphics, and you have to adhere to that. So let me just pick some details and fill it in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you a sample app icon that works. I'm not going to upload this particular one, just showing you what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, so something like this. So you can see the MFB cropped out their details and just give us this icon. So if you install this app on your phone, this is what you're going to see. Then I'm going to show you a sample feature graphic. I won't upload this one. Just going to see what it looks like. Okay, so look at what they did here. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. So they designed something specifically for their MFB. Okay, so let me just go back. Maybe just draft. All right, so something else to mention, right? The only compulsory fields you have here are this one, app name, short description, long description, app icon, feature grant, tablet. So the one for tablets and all of this is not compulsory. You can move ahead with just this first three. App icon, feature graphic, and phone screenshots. Okay, so I'm going to save this so I can come back to it. Okay, so save as draft. And that's it. So anytime I come back, I can always complete this and continue with my upload. See, I'm going to search for anything else that they'll need me to do. This part is fine. Next up will be creating and publishing a release. Let me just so I can show you that part, I'm going to put some images here, dummy images here. Now you'll be asked to upload 8 screenshots, but I've seen that you can use anything above 4 is fine. So 5, 6 is fine. Make sure that they fit the format they've told you. And that's it. You can always come back and edit this later. I'm not going to submit this to store, so I'm going to save it just so I can get to the next stage. Okay, so with this, you can see that the text here has changed, ready to send for review. So that just shows that I'm 80% done with my app upload. All right, so moving to the next stage, like I said earlier, the only two things you need to do here is the initial setup of your app and then publishing a release. That's all. You don't need to do this pre-registration. You don't need to do internal testing. So you can proceed to create and publish a release. This is where you upload the AAB file that is sent to you. Okay, so I'm going to create new release. Then I will choose signing key, use Google generated key. Laptop. So let me just pick the file. Okay, so while this is still uploading, I'll just fill in the other details. Release name, this is just to identify the app to you. So I'm just going to put Maritime Demo. And that's it. So once this finished uploading, I'll save it and move to next.
Juana,
Just give it
please.
a minute.
I can't see your screen. Can you hear me? I can't see your screen. Your screen is not visible.
Can anyone else see my screen? Maybe I should just stop sharing and share again.
It's visible actually.
Okay, so I'm just resharing again. Let me know if you can see it now.
It's not up yet. It's just dark.
Okay, can anyone else see my screen?
I can't see it
It's
though.
not up yet. It's not up yet.
It's not yet up.
Mm.
Okay. All right, just give me a second. Let me do it again. All right, resharing. Can anyone see it now?
Yeah, your screen is
It's up now.
visible.
It's up
You
now.
just come up now.
It's visible now.
Okay, no problem. So the AB file has finished uploading. You can see the bundle here. So I'm going to click on next. And then to show you some, okay, so I'm going to add countries and regions again. Okay, this is fine. So I'm just going to go back to the previous page and fix this issue for saving. Okay, so I was getting that error because I did not select the countries I want my app to be visible on. So I'm going to select Nigeria, of course. And you can also select any other popular countries like the US. Okay, so Nigeria is here.
Juana, what if you select all the countries?
And it's fine, no problem. Then I'm going to select Canada because, we have plenty Nigerians in Canada too. So if you have anybody in Canada that wants to use your app, they should be able to see it after this. I'll select some other neighboring countries. So Ghana, I think we also have a lot of Nigerians in Germany. So I'll select that too.
That's an assumption.
Please still hang on until I'm through.
Okay, so I'll save this. And that's it. So I selected 7 countries, which is fine for a start. I'm going to go back to where I'm uploading my AAB file, preview and confirm the release. So with this one, show summary. Okay. Going to show me a few details about my release. Okay, so editing my release, my app bundle is here, my name is here. I'm going to call this Maritime Demo 1. This one is not visible to customers. It's just for you to identify the AB file you're sending out. After this, click on Next. Okay, so it's just asking me to confirm this. I'll click on Save. So I've saved it. And then, as you can see, I'm ready to go to Google. That's it. Let me just go to Publishing Overview. They'll give you these directions themselves. Okay, so they can see that I've told them app content and some other details. Let me view what they said. Okay, so they're going to ask me to complete this form, advertising ID. It always comes up when you're about to
Hello, I don't know
publish.
if it's
So
only
just
me, but my own is still on the create production
It's
release.
still on
That's where he
one
has
page.
one place says he has not left that a create production release. Where you click next, that's where he has been since.
See, me, I cannot even see the screen at all. It's still not displaying for me over here. I'm still black. It's just still black. I can't see anything.
Mr. Cornelius, you might have to check your internet.
I think the
but-
screen has updated now. We are seeing advertising ID. Yeah, we're seeing
okay,
well, now
so
we are we're seeing advertising ID now.
all right, so I'm changing it. I've updated it again. So if you're not seeing my screen, I think you need to join the call again. It's probably a network problem. All right. So for this one, you just need to tick no here because we don't use advertising ID for our apps. So I'm going to do that and save it. So yeah, with this, my changes have been saved. Sorry, my changes have been saved and I can send it to Google for review. So I'm going to go to overview. All right, so this is the final boss of it. Once you're here, it means you're done with everything. If I click on this, send 11 changes for review, it's going to send this app for review, and then Google will take maybe a day or two to review the app, and then they'll publish it afterwards. I'm not going to send this particular one because I still need to make some changes somewhere else. That's the images I uploaded, but the app is ready for upload as it is right now. So if you click on, if you finish with your setup and you get to this publishing overview page, once you click on this send 11 changes for review, your app has been sent to Google and that's it. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to dashboard. And you can see my app status here. So this is not yet sent for review because I've not clicked on that button yet. Once I do, you're going to see the status here as in review. And when your app is published, you get a message in your inbox and the status will also change to production. All right, so I think that's it. We can do questions now. So let me go through the chat first, then I'll look at anybody that has their hands raised. Okay, let's start from BC Cash. Hi, good morning. You have a question? Hello, BC Cash MFB. Okay, so I'm going to move to the next person. We can come back to them. Hi, Uzondu MFB. You have a question?
Yes, thank you very much, Madam John. Wana, there is a message. My question is that there's a message I received from Google this morning on my email about some updates that need to be done. There are some policies, some new policies that needed to be updated again. I think they gave deadline as is it 30th of this month or either from beginning of August or so. I don't know. Is it going to be applicable on this particular program we are doing, on this particular mobile app we are updating now, we are uploading now?
Okay, no problem. So yes, it will be applicable, but just something to note, right? We've seen the policy updates that's been shared by Google. We're actually reviewing it internally, and then we'll make any adjustments to our apps if necessary. But so far, we have seen that we're in compliance with everything they've sent so far. So you don't have anything to worry about.
Okay. Then the second question I have is that I have received, I have installed it on my phone. I have done most of the transactions, both balancing.
Hello, I stopped hearing you. Can anyone else hear him?
No, I think he got cut off. Maybe we could have.
So, but there are some other forms.
Hello. Sorry, can you start over? We stopped hearing you. Okay, he's still having network issues. So Ozandu, let's hold on. We'll get back to you. Maybe you should log out and log in again. Try to rejoin the meeting. Hi, Moyo Fade MFB.
Hello.
Do you have a question?
Yes, good morning.
Who's on I don't know. Can you still hear me?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
Ozandu, please let's
joined the
hold on.
meeting
We'll take your
lately.
question after this. Okay.
This is Moyofadi MFB.
Okay, hi, good morning.
Hello? Yeah, good morning.
Hi, good
Thanks for the
morning.
training. Please, I joined the meeting lately, so you've gone far before I joined. But I actually understood the process and everything you've taught us. But I just want to ask that since I joined lately, can you share any files with us, or you can just tell me how we got here? How do we get here before we start filling all these informations? Is it a website? Is it a URL that we'll have to follow, or what's the process? Because I joined lately and you've gone far before I joined.
Okay, no problem. So we have a guide that will be shared after this call, as well as the recording of the meeting. But we got here because this MFB has a Google Play Store account set up. So they have a Play Store account set up, and what we're trying to do is uploading an application for them. So the first thing we'll just do on the home page is creating an app. That's the first thing. Once you're done creating the app, you can see those tasks to do. I'm just going to do this again. So I'm going to put here sample app, click on app, click on free, tick these two boxes. And after this, you should be able to see the task you need to complete. Okay, so after this, you can see the task I need to complete, which is under set up your app. That's it. So this is everything we've done on this call, in addition to releasing the application. Like I said, it's part of the guide that we'll be sending to you. So you see how to fill all of these forms in that guide.
Okay, that would be appreciated because we have our app, our MFB app, hosted on Play Store before, and our customers were able to download the app and install the app on their phone. But recently, our app was hello.
Okay, so for this part, I think you should speak to your RM. Do you already have a Play Store account set up for your MFB? Like your own personal Play Store
Yes,
account?
we've done all those things before, and our app was hosted. But recently, Play Store, Google removed our app from Play Store. I don't know. They said we have to re-upload again.
Okay, they didn't give you any particular reason apart from saying you should re-upload again.
No, in fact, it was even our customer that came to the office and lodged the complaint that they can't find our app on Play Store again. There was no mail, no message, no informations. We just found out that our app has been removed from Play Store. And
Idris.
hello?
Okay.
Yeah, Idris.
So for this,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
for this, right? Yeah. Hi, someone speaking.
Yeah, this is Michael speaking.
Okay, hi.
Yeah, let me quickly comment on my father's stuff. I'm not sure you have created the new version now that we are doing. You've not created a Google Play Store for yourself for now. So I only added you to the meeting so that by the time we are doing the other parts, part of what I've sent to you before. So by the time you are doing this part, you understand that. So I had to add you. I know you didn't join the previous one, so I added you to this one. So it's not, you are not on this stage yet, Idris. So you can just let every other person continue with their questions. They've not
Okay,
created
so I should have,
Google Play Store yet. The console account, you have
okay,
not created it yet. Yeah.
okay, but you know our
All right,
app
no
was
problem. But
listed.
in future, right, for anybody, Google sends messages and you're going to see it in your inbox. So if you're getting any message from Google, apart from sending it to your email address, if you log into Play Store console, you'll see any mails that they've sent to you here also. So Google is not going to do anything without sending you a notification first. That's for anybody that has a Play Store console account. All right. So let me pick the next question. Hi, peace. You can unmute.
Okay, hi Wana, well done. So I have an institution that I've already uploaded on Play Store, but there's an updated AAB that they would need to upload. Um, can you show us how it should be done or how it would be done?
All right, no problem. Just give me a second. All right, so if you have an MFB that wants to upload an updated AAB file, all you need to do is come to this release part of the dashboard, click on create new release, and then you can upload the new AAB file, assign a name to the release, and then you can push it to Google. Yeah, so that's it. All you need to do is come to production and create a new release.
Okay, Wanda, is this applicable for guys who probably their apps were rejected if they try to make an upload and the app was rejected? Is this applicable to them? Would they just come and do the release again, or do I have to go over all the processes from the beginning again?
Okay, so for guys that have already uploaded to Play Store, most times what Google does is they send you an email. They send you an email with the problem, and then there's a link in this email where you can go and update, or you can go and solve the issues that they've asked you to solve. Once you're done with that, like for example, now, if you did not give them valid login credentials, they'll put a link there and tell you that there's something wrong with app access. So when you click on app access, you would come directly to that page and you can update the information there. Once you're done, your app will be here and then you can just release it to Play Store again. You don't need to upload a new AAB file for that. If there's nothing wrong with your AAB file, then you don't need to update anything. It could be that for the other forms that you filled, you did not supply some information. In that case, just click on the link in the email address, in the email sent to you, and then update that information. Then just follow the prompt to upload it back to Google to test again.
Okay, that's fine.
Wanna?
Okay. Yeah, hi, Cynthia.
Okay, I want to chip in something. If the app was rejected, they can, and they've uploaded the AAB file before it was rejected, they can't upload it again, even when they create a new app. There has to be some form of modification on it. I've had experience on that. Google will flag it out that that AAB has been used. Even as you're on this app, if at any point you upload the AAB file and you did not send it for review in that moment, once you try logging in back to the app and you try to upload it, it won't allow you.
Okay, so that what you're saying is for when Google has rejected your app completely, that could be something wrong with the app itself, which is an issue that we had previously. In that case, that's where you have to get a new AAB file. If they're just citing specific issues like not being able to access your app, all you need to do is update the information and you can send that same AAB file back to them. Okay. Hi, Shegun. You have a question?
Yes. Okay, just to buttress what the last speaker said. Okay, what modification can you do? Because I have that same issue. After uploading the file and it had issues. So I was trying to upload it again. It was saying I can't do that because the name has been used. That she used a different name, blah blah blah, and all that. So I've been trying to see how I could modify, but I can't do that. So I don't know if she can explain how she how she went about it when she had that issue. That will help.
Okay, Mr.
Okay,
Shegun. So
okay.
for
Cynthia, you
AAB
can
file.
go.
I requested for another AAB file to resolve the issue. So maybe you should reach out to your RM to get for you.
I did that too. They sent it. It was still giving me the same error.
Okay. In that case, I think what is wrong in that case should be the name of the release itself. Let me show you what I mean. So, okay, so let me just do it with the older one the first app we tried to upload. Okay, so have you changed the name of this release to something else?
Yes, I've done that, but still giving me the same error.
Okay, and maybe you should send like a screenshot of this stuff so that we can look at it, or send it through your RM so we can look at it and give you feedback.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so do we have any other questions before we end the call?
Hello. Hello, good morning, Wana.
Hi, good morning.
This is Fakolade from Insight MFB. So I waited for others to ask their question because my own question is about the app itself and not actually about this upload process. And it is about the password resetting. So the one we used, the former app that was released for testing, so that one requires validating your, after asking for the username, it will send an OTP, then you verify that, then you input your new password, which is kind of straightforward. But it's like the new update requires that the users input their secret question and answer and all of that, and should, in case they don't remember their answer or their secret question, I think we should be able to reset their profile from our end. So from the admin portal, I can see a kind of reset button, but it's not really working. It will say reset successful, but it's not making any changes. So the second thing that I also observe is that new profile goes to the admin portal, but it's not reflecting on the Qore banking. It's not showing on the existing profile. It's not joining the list of existing profiles on Bank One. So I can only see new users on the core admin portal, but it's not showing on our core banking applications. So those are my two concerns. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll speak about the second one, and maybe Balumi can answer the reset password question. For the second one, right, I think the menu you're looking at is the digital banking menu, which is kind of like what we have on the admin portal. For new apps, for new customers rather, that are created on the new internet and mobile banking app, it's not going to be updated on digital banking anymore because you already have it on the admin portal. So that's what we're working with now. So it's only older customers that you can see on digital banking menu. Anybody that's created on this new app, what you're looking at, what you're looking to observe them is the admin portal web page itself. We're not using the digital banking menu anymore for new customers.
Okay. Please, in that case, is there a way to, okay, that means it is until existing users register on the new app, that is when we can have them on the admin portal.
Yes,
Like,
when they
there's no
register
way
on the new
to,
app.
yes, like there is no way to migrate existing ones to the, so that we can just have everything on the admin portal.
We can't migrate them to the new app if they are not onboarded on the new app. So no, there's no way.
All right, I get it. Thank you. So about the password resets, the profile resetting.
Okay. Hi, Pelumi, can you take that question on profile reset? I think we've made an update on this already.
I'm sorry, can I hear the question again? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Let me repeat the question. So this is Fakolade from Insights MFB. So the question is about the process of resetting users' profile. So the former application that was released for testing, I still have it. So it requires the user to input their username, after which an OTP will be sent to the user's phone number. And after validating all that, the user will be able to input new password to reset their password. But I think there is now an update whereby it will ask the user for their secret question before they can proceed. So we have seen cases whereby users can't remember their secret questions. So I'm saying in such a case, whereby we can actually verify by ourselves that is the rightful owner of the account, but they can't remember their secret questions, that we should be able to reset such profile. So there is actually a menu like that on the admin portal, but it's not really working. It will tell you you have successfully reset the profile, but the users won't still be able to reset their profile.
Okay, so what happens when you do that reset profile later? An OTP is sent to the customer, and then that still lasts for 20 minutes. So when the OTP is sent, all they have to do is they log in using that OTP. Then after they log in, on first login, they have to reset their security question and then set their password again.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So please, if I get you right, when we receive the OTP, the user will have to go back to the reset password menu, forgot password menu, right?
No forgot password. So when you click on when you trigger the reset profile from your hand, what happens is that when it says that okay, this profile has been successfully resetted, what happens is that the customer gets an OTP that will be sent to them. Yeah,
I
the
get that.
SMS and email. So what they do is that OTP, then they use it to log in. So they'll just input their username and password and log in to the app. Do you get?
Sorry, I did not, because they can't remember their password. So when they receive OTP,
yeah, I get. So what that OTP is a temporary password that allows them to log in.
Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it now. So they are going to use the OTP as their password. So after logging in, then they set the new password. Very clear. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so what happens? So they set their secret. So like even when they want to reset their password, because like when they log in, they're not able to use the application until they set their security question and then reset their password. So for the reset password, they have three fields that appear to them. They will have their current password, they will have the new password that they want to set it to, and then they will have confirm password. So for that current password, it will be that OTP that was sent to them that they will input
again.
Then they can like that. Yes, but the thing is that that OTP lasts for 20 minutes. So within the time that the process is initiated, the customer has to use that OTP within that 20 minutes. If not, they'll have to start
for security's sake. Again, I understand. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Palumi. So we'll take a few more questions. Hi, Bundi MFB, you have a question? Yeah, hi.
Sorry, still had something. I think when you were mentioning for that test credentials, I just want to add that for customers that we already have on B1 that are coming to B2, we already have a test credential, we already have a test account. So the RMs are going to provide the information for that account to everybody. So they don't need to create another test account. I want everybody to know that so we don't have this piece of information.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Hi, Bundi MFB.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, good morning.
Okay. Okay, please, I want to ask something. Based on the upload, like the first one I did was actually rejected. Okay. So when he sent me a new guide for this upload, I did the same thing yesterday. And when it got to the point of uploading the AAB, it was giving me an error message. So according to the question the other guy asked, so does it mean I have to go back to the first one and edit it again?
What's the error message?
It's telling me that the name has been used in one of our applications.
Okay, did you change the release name?
Yes, I did. It was just telling me that, like, in my dashboard, I now have two applications. Like, one is
With
rejected
the
and the new
same
one that I
name?
started yesterday. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I understand. In that case, you just need to adjust the name that you're using. So I don't know if you can still see my screen. I have Maritime MFB
Yes, I
mobile
can see your
app,
screen.
and then I have sample app here. I can't have the same name for two different applications. So yes, you need to create a new app and start it afresh because you cannot go back to edit this particular name.
Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'll try that. I'll try that. Then if there is anything, I will send a mail to RM.
Okay, no problem.
Then, then I have another question. Then based on seeing our customer profiles, like those that created profiles for our mail, for our app, you understand? Like when you check the digital bank, you see their username and all that. Now there are times when a customer will tell you that they can't remember the username they used in opening their app. Can you hear me now? So for the recent ones, how can I actually see the username that they used in able to resolve their issues?
Okay, this is something your RM can assist you with, but I think you can also see this detail on the admin portal. If you check the users on admin portal, you see details like the username. I think you should also be able to see the account number too for that account. So with that, you can assist the customer.
In the admin portal.
Yeah, for admin portal. This is for a customer that has onboarded on the new app though, not the older application.
Not the older application. That's recent ones that are coming up now.
Yes, you can see their details on the admin portal.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so I'll take the next question. Hi, I'm Sesan Cube MFB. Hello, Cube MFB. Can you hear me?
Let's go to the next person, please.
Okay, hi, Akaniene.
Hello, Oana. Good morning, and thanks for your presentation.
Hi, good
But
morning.
yeah, so I have an app running on my Google Play console, right? So if I want to upload this new app you're releasing now, I have to create a new app entirely, right? It's not going to be a release.
The app that you have running on your console, did we build it for you? Or is it
Yeah,
your
of
own
course. It
personal
just
application?
no, was the old app, but because it was taken down, and I think about 2 months ago, you had to redeploy that one, so before you now came up with this new release.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to need to create a new app.
Create a
It's
new
not
app.
exactly a
Okay.
new release. Yeah, you're creating a new
Okay.
app.
So what happened to the old one now? What's going to be the process?
Okay, so we
Hello?
can check on that. I think you should be able to take that one down after a period of time. Maybe you inform your customers that the older app will not be on Play Store again. If they still have it, they can use it on their phones, but they won't be able to download it any longer.
All right, fine. Okay. All right. Thanks then.
All right. Hi, Uzondo MFB.
Good morning once again, Mr. John. The question I was asking before now is that we have received this APK, we installed it, you have tested it and it's working, but we are yet to receive the ABB file. So how do we go about having that? And again, a guide, this guide on how to upload this into the Play Store is is of paramount importance to us. How can
Okay, your RM is going to send you your AAB file and then the guide too. Just send the request, just request it from them and they'll send it to you.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you very much. That's my question.
All right, no problem. Hi, Cornelius.
Hi, good morning, Wana. So, actually, I dropped my question on the chat bot earlier. So let me just say it again. Okay, I noticed that your interface is quite different from mine. So I don't know if there's another URL to the Google Play cursor or there's something I'm supposed to do. Please, can you just take a look at the chat box and see my screenshot there, please? It's quite different from what you're having. Okay, you are having a dashboard. You are seeing a dashboard, but I don't have dashboard from my side. I don't know where you got the dashboard from.
Okay, so it's the same thing. You don't have dashboard because I don't think you've created an app yet, have you?
Yes,
Have
we
you,
have
like
an
when
app. We
you
have
create an app,
apps.
you need to open it. Have you opened the menu for the application itself?
No, I'm trying to go through the process where you were trying to upload a new app when you were filling all those criteria, all those stuff. That particular point where you started, maybe I missed that, but that was what I was trying to do to follow up with your process, what you were doing.
Okay. Okay, so in that case, all you need to do is create the app and then automatically Google is going to load that dashboard for you.
Okay. I just start by creating the app first.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so we still have a few more minutes. I'll take the next question. Hi, Mr. Fako, you asked a question before, so I'm going to pick someone else that hasn't asked any question, then we'll come back to you. So I'm going to go with Shola.
Yeah, you're well done. Good morning. Hello?
Yes, hi, good morning.
Okay, I want you to take us to where you actually did the upload for the app logo and those slides. Just want to look at a view of it again. Thank you.
I didn't get that. You want to see where I uploaded the logo and those slides?
Yes. For instance, for this maritime MFB, you uploaded another bank's logo. So if the banks wants to do an update, so how do they go about it or something?
Okay, that's fine. I can show you that outside of this call. Don't worry. I'll contact you. If you send me the remaining information, I'll just update it here. The app is still in draft, so you can always edit these details. And we can do that outside of the call together. Hello, did you get that?
Yes, I did. It's fine.
All right, no problem. So I'll take the next person. Hello, Wilson.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for that presentation. My own question is this. If we now upload this new app, what happened to the ones that most of our customers already have on their phone? Will the app automatically update itself, or they will need to now go to Google Play Store and start downloading the new one?
So they can still use the old app, but if they want to switch to using this new app, then they'll need to go and download it. It's a completely different application. It's not an update. It's not exactly an update to the old app you have. So they need to download that one afresh.
All right, thank you.
All right. So I'll take the next person. Good morning, Mr. Abdul. Hello, Mr. Abdul, you're muted though. Okay, so I'll just move to Insight MFB. So I think that's the last question we're going to be taking for today. If you still have any
Okay.
concerns, you can send it through your RM.
All right, thank you, Anna. Please, I want to ask about the former app. When users create a new profile, we will have to activate the profile before the user can log in. So the new mobile app, there is nothing like that, and I think it gives us a kind of control. So I don't know, is it intentional? Did you remove that intentionally or what? So that's my question.
Okay, yes, we removed it intentionally just to make the whole onboarding process easier for the customers. I understand what you're saying about control, but at the same time, you don't want users that are trying to onboard on your application to have to wait until whenever somebody is available to approve that application, right? So this particular process just makes the everything onboarding easier for the customer. If you want to set limits to the account, you can always do that on the product code tied to the new mobile and internet banking. So you can set limits for transfer, set limits for some activities like that. And then whenever they onboard, they can always contact you later on to update this for them if necessary. I don't think we want a situation where customers will be onboarding and still waiting for a while for you to approve them. It's very long. Yeah.
I understand you. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. So last question, Mr. Abdul, are you ready? Can you speak now? Hello, Mr. Abdul, you're muted though. Okay, so I think you should send your question through your RM or maybe drop it on this chat and we can still respond to it because we can't hear you. All right, no problem. So I think with that, we've come to the end of this session. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Like I said earlier, we'll drop the recording of this call as well as the guide, the user guide to upload the application. If you follow the steps in the guide, you should be able to do your app upload yourself. If you have any additional questions, you can always reach out to the RMs and then they will be able to answer your questions and concerns. So thank you very much and have a nice day, everybody.
Thank you, Wana.